Speaking of dope, huh, you see the thumbnail? Cool. We've been talking about him for a minute, but now you hear, now you see the teammates, the team. They could issue behind this guy. Shammy looking like he owes somebody $100 or something. Why you looking like that, Shammy? Calm down. He has some things to say about his partner.
Shammy dressed like a public defender.
Yeah, word. I don't want him representing me in the courtroom.
Flea, he about to
this nigga out of here, man.
He about to make a nigga cop out the probation. Nigga ain't even do the crime.
Son, I'm not coming home. I'm not coming home with him standing next to me. Shit, me. Yo, somebody call my mom, Joe. Yo, it's fucked up.
Here's the honorable Landry Shamet here to taking Mo Diorowis to task.
Anything we learned about Mo over the last, I don't know how many weeks we
I love it. Every time the ball touches his hands, I'm yelling at him, shoot it. So I want that kid to stay aggressive. And, obviously we know how raw, talented he is. It's crazy. He's, 19? And, I'm happy for him to have a game like tonight where he's, that's a tough job. A lot of people think that, he's wide open all the time. Like, it's weird when you look up and nobody's guarding you. Like, that's teams have to choose what they want to give up. And, Mo being in that position, I think he handled it great tonight. Early, you saw him kind of thinking about a few of them, but I told him, like, man, when you're catching the ball, like, you're the first option. So
shoulder.
Stop.
Fire.
All right, bro.
Are we good? Thanks, Landry.
Right. Sorry, brother.
It's Landry Shamet having a good time about Mo Diorowis. Huh?
You can always tell Cat's voice in the background.
I couldn't even tell who it was.
I heard that shit in the background.
You could always tell Cat's voice in the background. Shit.
And of course, that was Landry Shamet, Mo Diorowis' teammate on Mo Diorowis' game as of late. And then we had Mike Brown speaking on Mo Diorowis, who we really need to hear from, of course.
Someone like Jeremy, kind of, not real like drama pressure, but a little internal pressure to earn his spot and prove his case to get this kind of performance from him.
Well, first thing I would say, Mo was not afraid. I've said this to you guys before. For a young guy, I've thrown him out there in games to start on national TV, and he not. And he might have started 3 games in a row, but he might not have played at all the 4th game. He doesn't bat an eye. He's the most confident young man I've been around, and he's got a chance to be that good, really good. And he's working extremely hard on his shooting because, like you saw tonight, teams play off of him, and Peter Patton and Coach Tyndall, they've done great things with him as well as the rest of the staff. But confidence-wise, you don't have to worry about that. What you said is correct. He and Jeremy right now are 9 to 10, 10 and 9, and they both have to just keep themselves ready because their number can be called at any time.
There you have it. Mike Brown, coach, the most confident young man he's ever been around is Mo Diorowis, Cool Mo D. The Wild Wild West. Come on, man. Cool Mo D is out here going crazy.
It's my block, man. Listen, 109th Street Convent. That's my hood, man. I grew up around them dudes, man. Been around forever.
It's going to be interesting to hear from AllBall because me and Flea will jump on, I think, talent early on and just like we see something here and AllBall's just like, yeah, okay. So for you, maybe going with Mike Brown is saying, what Landry Shamet is saying, what Josh Hart was saying, that we saw the talent in training camp, but we didn't know, and like we knew he could be good. But what are your thoughts now that he's getting playing time, especially after trading for Sohan, who they asked Mike Brown about, like, Sohan got 4 years. So I'm expecting him to play him because he's been there before, but this talent is so not just going to be good, really good in the future. What are your thoughts now on Mo Diorowis after damn near the season being done?
Well, I got to give you props first because, you've been bigging up, Kumo D all season. And when he wasn't playing, you kept asking me and Flea, like, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, why Mike Brown isn't playing him? And we was making jokes, say he must have knocked one of Mike Brown things down or something, right? But, listen, you could tell who's working on their game and who's not. Right? Listen, in the beginning of the season, all them young dudes, a lot of them look suspect on the court. And Mo was the only one that, Kolek at times looked like, he's always ready. But now Mo looks like, listen, in a minute, he's going to take somebody's spot as far as like maybe that 6th, 7th, or 8th man. He's what we need. He has the size. He has the athleticism. And I said it a couple Knicks rehabs ago, maybe about a month ago. I'm like, yo, if Diawara wants to like really stay on the court, defend, and be able to knock down that 3-point shot, like Seamus said, if they're going to leave you open, shoot that thing. But you got to have the confidence, right? And I like that Shamit, because I don't care what nobody says. When you're a young player, when you get the confidence and the go-ahead from your teammates, that just makes you feel better and your game flows. You could tell at times he's a little nervous when he's wide open because it's like, yo, am I supposed to shoot these many shots? I got Brunson and Cat and these guys on the team. So I think, it's very important in Flea. That's where being a point guard and a leader, right, is where you make your guys feel comfortable. And I think as time goes on, Diawara stays ready. I think he's going to be fine. But like I said, we need him to be almost like a low budget OG. Like seriously, if we could get him to be consistent when he come off that bench and be able to defend, and like I said, knock down a 3-point shot, it makes us that much dangerous. So I love what I'm seeing from Diawara, and I love that Mike Brown is starting to come to his senses when it comes to that young man, because he almost forgot about him. We got so hard at Alvarado, and you just basically threw him back in the basement. But for that young man to have a great game, prime time against one of the best teams in the NBA, it just goes to show you that the young man can play. He's working on his game. He's staying in the gym, and I love what we're seeing from him. But yeah, it's up to the teammates. Like I said, I like what Seamus said. I would love for the whole team to come out and say that when the young guys play great. You see when Kolek played great, everybody goes berserk. We need that for all of them, especially Diawara, because Flea, I think getting into the playoffs, he's going to have a way more important role than anybody else as far as between Kolek and Huck Porty and them guys. Because Kolek and Huck Porty and them, some of them games, they're not going to be able to get on the court. I'm going to be honest. If we meet up with Detroit, them niggas ain't getting on the court unless it's a blowout. Diawara ass is getting on that court. So, I think just him continuing to get better and have the confidence, and the coaching staff and the players instilling that confidence in them, I love what I see from them. I'm just happy that we see somebody on the Knicks besides a superstar that's taking their game serious and trying to get better every game. So for me, I love what I'm seeing from him. I didn't expect him to be this good, but he's very good for us. And I think as time goes on, he's going to get better.
Flea, I think talent is one thing, and of course, do it again is the infamous Flea slogan. Have we seen it?
Don't steal my move, bro. Come on, bro.
Damn! Damn! God damn!
Yo, you try to sneak that? I seen that nigga turn his head. Yeah.
Yo, Ray. God damn!
You don't even wear shades.
Hey, he said that with a serious face. He said it with a serious face.
Me and you'll be on Judge Judy. Yeah.
For a patent. For
a patent.
Thing is again, yeah, okay. Me and Flea be right up there, arguing like we on Knicks rehab.
Oh man.
Yo, let me tell you something. Judge Judy will tear your ass up live on TV. That would be amazing. We need that.
Love Judge Judy. Fuck out.
The chat got you. They said I'm biting your shit. My fault, baby.
Thank you, chat. Yeah, see?
My fault. The chat got you. East Blue Drew got you. And
Flea, the chat only, they did me dirty a little while ago, so they trying to make up for it.
I ain't forget that. They got your back. The guys got your back. They got your back.
So go ahead, Flea, my fault.
I thought there was way more irony involved with the wink, but there's a lot more irony involved with the do it again. If you are impressed with Mo D, cool Mo D, today, this year, Flea, how are you feeling about Mo Diawara? How the teammates feel about him? How they're rallying around him, and just in general?
Yo, man, I like that kid. I like that kid's game. I like that kid. I like the energy the kid plays with. He plays fearless, like Mike Brown said. I know you said OG, he looks a little nervous when he shoots sometimes, but I think that goes along with what Landry Shaman is saying. When you get the ball and you wide open in the best league in the world, is that respect or is that, damn, I don't even know who this dude is, right? You have no idea. So I just like the confidence the dude is playing with. He was a plus 18 last night, again, yesterday afternoon, a plus 18. That means he was getting after it on a night that he struggled shooting it. Because, again, he got up like 14 FGAs, but he shot 13 threes. He was putting that shit up yesterday. Again, he didn't shoot it well.
In 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes, right. He was catching that bitch and letting it go. Again, he's going to get better shooting the basketball. Right now, I think he's shooting close to 40% right now from three. Obviously, that's not a lot of right now, I think. That's not a lot of shot attempts. I know that. But at the end of the day, I like the fact that the kid comes in and he plays defense too. He plays defense. That's something that's big for us. Over the last 18 games in the NBA, the Knicks have been number one in defensive rating. After the first like 40-something games, we were bottom half in defensive rating. We're a way better defensive team. And I think that goes along with how much depth and guys that are coming off the bench are willing to play defense. When you have Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench, willing to play defense. When you have Alvarado now coming off the bench, willing to play defense. And now you got Diawara, who we talked about. We need another wing. We need another guy that's long, athletic, could get to the rim and could shoot it, right? And will defend. You can't go wrong with this kid. Keep giving him confidence because we're going to need him. We're going to need him down the stretch. Bless. We're going to need him down the stretch. We're going to need him to do everything he's doing right now and just take it up another level. We can't expect the world from this kid. He's 19 years old. He's still got to figure out how to play basketball. But from what I see right now, I could see the kid growing into like a Siakam type guy. If you got a Siakam type guy on your team, like how can you go wrong with that? If you look at the first 3 years, look at Siakam's first 3 years. Go look at Siakam's first 3 years. Okay. First 3 years in the NBA, rookie season, he wasn't really great. Second season, he started to come on. Third season, he wins most improved player. Right? Just the style of how he's playing, right? He's got a long way to go. I get it. But if he can aspire to be like a Siakam type guy, I think we got one. I think we definitely have one. And he'll start fighting for minutes. We talking about this year. Okay, let's talk. We looking forward. What's going to happen next year when he comes back in training camp is cooking OG. Is cooking Mikal. Josh Hart, get the watch out. Like, what happens then?
Putting boosting them little niggas in the post and all that.
Right. So I just like the fact that we do have a guy that is super young, but looks like he cares about getting better. That's what it looks like to me. He doesn't look like he doesn't care about basketball. It looks like he cares about getting better. So I think we got one, especially in a young player.
Yeah, Paul McWhite. I could have sworn I threw that name out there a couple months ago. Luol Deng has been totally
aspire to be. Hey, Wolverine 1986. We're projecting. We're not putting expectations on the guy. We're projecting. That's what basketball is, respectfully. Like, we're projecting. What could he shoot for? I'm not saying he'll be Siakam. Siakam is a championship level player, 2-time All-Star. Like, we know who Siakam is. But the style of play, he could try to be a Siakam, a Luol Deng type player. There's nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, Fabian. My bad.
You ain't never got to interrupt. AllBall got to interrupt when he interrupts me. He does it 100 times a day. I don't understand why we can't, like, we do it with Cat. We do it with you see, people come on here and they think we're just glazing Brunson. We didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know he's gonna be this nice. I thought he was a good scorer. Okay, you have to go through these phases of impressing us. And I just saw talent out of Mo Diawara. But then when you hit shots, it's like, oh, you're practicing that. You're practicing that. And I'm seeing the way your shot moves. I don't like that it's still kind of low. I wish you can raise it a little higher, the same way Quentin Grimes changed his jump shot over the summer, and then the Tibbs and gotten traded. But you want to see improvement. You want to see anytime a dude is that thin, tall, and goofy, long, I mean, anytime he's that thin, long, and tall, and he's not goofy, it's impressive. He's not doofy. He's agile. He's balanced for the most part. And we know how it is. Like, even Kobe was mad thin when he came to the league. We can see certain type of athleticism. For him to be the 51st pick is kind of weird. They clearly did not, I don't know if they missed something or he was just that underrated, but he was talking about everybody. He was talking about Siakam. I forgot what else. I know it was me and AllBall watching it. He was saying that he was watching film on guys that were doing 3-point shots, and he knew in order to stay in the league, Mo Diawara said, I got to make 3-point shots and defend at the very least. So I think defensively, one-on-one, he has to make up for a lot of things. He can't stay in front of people too tough, but then he does the whole hovering around you and makes it tough for the opponent when they get to the lane. So he's adding something. He's making up for something. And y'all get mad when we shit on somebody. So now when we're praising somebody, we can't do that either. So we fake for that. But the fakeness has not started, by the way. I can tell you when AllBall's fakeness starts. It's not right now. It's not yet. He's thoroughly impressed by the kid. I know I'm receiving some sort of confirmation when in the same week, Fleet, we hear Mo Diawara praise. Ant-Man's my favorite player in the league. All of a sudden, we hearing Ant-Man praise. This is the AllBall bump his head.
He's a wild boy. We know what we're dealing with, man. He's a wild boy. He's a wild boy. And Mo Diawara could be James Posey too. Shit. Again, another great player.
Champion. Yeah,
another great player. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. I love that player comp too.
And Posey's role in Boston and just as a career, very underrated. Guys like that, you don't win championships without. Go through NBA history.
Love James Posey.
And when you see the Poseys, the Rick Foxes, and when you see all these certain guys,
those type of guys,
understand, right? You ain't winning without them. So y'all throwing names out like as if that's like if that's bad. You niggas is crazy.
Nah, that's good. I think that's a good player comp. It's not just because Siakam's African. No, I saw Siakam. Shit. My bad. Shit.
And in the last 5 games that Mo Diawara has played 15 minutes, is the last game he only played 14 minutes 55 seconds. But he has scored in double figures in 4 of those 5 games. And to your point, Flea, from 3, he was shooting what? He made 100% of his threes, 50%, 25% one game, 66% before last game. And last game he shot 4-13, so it was 30%. But we just gotta praise the confidence in the kid, and to be able to shoot and be that athletic. We know that that's what Josh Hart, a lot of guys struggle with is, yo, dog, if you can't shoot, Sohan. If Sohan could shoot, he'd be on the floor right now. How about that's what's separating Diawara and Sohan right now that nobody's really talking about? And Mike Brown couldn't really say that because all he was talking about was Sohan's 4 years of experience. So with Diawara's shooting ability and whatever other skills that he's shown, he's able to stay on the court over a guy who has 3 more years on him already. Yeah, that's impressive. The hell are you people talking about?
But what's more impressive is he's doing it in New York on the Knicks, where the spotlight is just magnified. Like, remember, this ain't Washington or Brooklyn, right? He's doing this in New York, where, like Shaman said, it's like a deer in headlights. Like, forget being left wide open. You know what that crowd and what that fan base is going to say if your ass stinking up. You know what Knicks rehab is going to say. So for him to be able, to be this young, to stay ready, to understand, like, this is the moment, and for him to live up to it, listen, man, you got to commend him. But, for me, like I said, listen, he's going to give some guys some problems, man. And he's going to be the reason that we're going to be able to move a lot of guys in the offseason if he continues to just work hard and get his game right, Flea. Because, Fabian, if he starts to be a half-decent defender, and if he can knock down that...
He already is.
Right, but I'm saying, Flea, now, if he could do it on a consistent basis where Mike Brown and the coaching staff has the confidence in him to win now, every game he's in there 15, 20 minutes, right? And he's knocking down that 3-point shot at maybe a high 30% clip, maybe low 40s. Because my last point is this is who I love to see him on the floor with that second unit. I would love to see him, Alvarado, Shamet, Mitchell Robinson, and Karl Anthony Towns. That's the lineup I want to see him with. Like, to me, it's certain lineups that when he's in the game, he's going to flourish. But we got to be happy that the Knicks got something right when it comes to drafting a player and basically, making their game what it is. Because we're horrible at drafting. Horrible. So to get one or two right, him, Mitch, certain players, Fleet, you gotta be happy. Like,
Deuce,
come on,
Deuce.
man. Right. Excuse me, Fleet, Deuce. Right. So come on, man. No. But in all seriousness, listen,
I got you.
they got some things right that they never get right. So you gotta be happy for that at least.
Yeah, like I like the fact that he's adding to the depth of the team, right? Because when you go into the playoffs, you do, especially what we've been seeing over the last couple of years, the teams that really go deep in the playoffs are the teams that could go deep in their bench and rely on guys to just come in and help them win games. If we in a dogfight in game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals, can Diawara come in and get a couple stops, hit a big shot, right? Like things like that. Like you're going to need him for things like that. I want to give a big shout out to East Blue Drew, because we've been fighting OG about this for a long time. Peter Patton, OG. Understand the brother's name, Peter Patton, who's been helping us become better shooters on the Knicks team. I got you, East Blue Drew. I'm going to hold it down. Fabian, I got this. Be cool, baby. I got this. Peter Patton. Understand who he is, OG. Peter Patton.
You know what's helping them niggas jump shots?
What?
When they get the texts from their significant other saying that thing cleared. Fuck out of here.
Mike Brown, continue to play this kid. Do not bury him again.
Agreed.
Continue to play this kid, please. Find him in the rotation.
I don't know why he missed the game.
He needs to be a part of the rotation.
Agreed.
Because without the pressure, you know what I'm saying, of coming in and having this responsibility and that responsibility, if the guys that you say are C and D, well, damn it, if they do have C and D nights, Diawara, come in the game and be an A guy. Just come in the game and be an A guy in your role.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.